Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be playing Game 4 of the World Series between the 1975-79 Actuals Cincinnati Reds and Kansas City Royals. This is Game 4, and the Reds hold a 2-1 lead. Just toggle back here on the League Manager page for a moment here. We can see the Reds took Game 1 by a score of 7-2. And the Royals evened the series with an 11-2 victory in Game 2. And then the Reds took Game 3 by a score of 10-3. So we're back around to the aces for both teams. Tom Seaver versus Dennis Leonard. So we're going to get underway here in a moment. Ernie Harwell on the play-by-play. And then I'll be back to review the box score post-game. So let's jump right in and get started.
Here we go again, sports fans. It's series time. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Kansas City Royals baseball. This is a national pastime on WAPBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. We're coming to you from out here at the park. Today, the visiting Cincinnati Reds will test the Royals at home. This is the championship series, game number 4 in this 7-game series. Baseball is sport, and we'll share with you what we see on the field. Right now, they're down 1 wins and 2 losses. The Royals take the field here in the first. Defensively for Kansas City, Mayberry at first base, White at second, Potak to the shortstop, Brett at third. The outfield consists of Wilson in left field, Otis in center field, and Cowens over in right. Porter is behind the plate, batting in the 7th spot and DHing McRae. And warming up in the pen now for Kansas City, the starboard sided Leonard. This is Leonard's second appearance in the series with 1 loss. Dennis has worked 7 1/3. His series ERA at 6.14. He will be facing Reds starter right-hander Seaver. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half. So settle in. This is a championship game. Here's Morgan to start it off, hitting from the left side. Leonard brings it home. On the hand, popped up. White is calling for it. He's under it. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Rose comes up to bat. The pitch. It's a long fly ball to center field. Otis got a late start. He's running back. Still after it. And makes the catch in the webbing for the second out. Now coming up, Foster. He brings it in. Leonard fans him. 3 down. So the Reds are retired in order. Reds, nothing. Royal coming up. The Reds take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Defensively for Cincinnati. Perez at first base. Morgan at second. Concepcion, the shortstop. Rose at third. The trio in the outfield. In left is Foster. And center, Geronimo. And over in right, Griffey. Bench is behind the plate at DH and batting sixth, Knight. And warming up in the pen now for Cincinnati, the righty, Seaver. This is Seaver's second appearance in the series. He has 1 win. Tom has worked 7 2/3. His series ERA at 1.17. When he's in command, he'll make you look foolish. Wilson will get it started for the Royals. The switch hitter will go to the first base side of the box. The delivery. Fly ball center field. Plenty of room. Geronimo is there and takes it in. 1 away. Porter walking up the bat. Seaver winds up. Fly ball center field. Should be no trouble. Geronimo is there and he pulls it in. 2 down. We have Brett, the bat for the Royals. Seaver comes to the plate. High fly ball to center. Geronimo drifts back. He's at the warning track. Taps the glove and brings it down. 3 down. So the Royals go in order. No score as we go to the top of the second inning. Bench, Perez, and Knight to bat next. Here's Bench to lead it off. Leonard comes to him. Hot smash. DeWitt takes it on 1 hop. Over to Mayberry at first. 1 down. One away. We have right-handed Perez to bat for the Reds. Leonard fires it in. Perez swings. Ouch. He fouls it off his foot. He's down. That's got us smart. He's okay, but that'll be black and blue tomorrow. Strike 1. Here's the delivery. Easy bounce at height. He stops it. Flips to first. In time. Notch 2. 2 outs. We have Knight coming up to hit. Leonard comes to him. Slow bounder up the middle. Contact is over. Good bounce. The throw to first. Bounce is in the dirt. Mayberry scoops it. And they get him for the final out. So the Reds go in order. No score. The Royals will get a try at the bottom of the second inning. For Kansas City, it'll be Mayberry, Otis, and Cowens. To get it going for the Royals here, Mayberry. He hits from the left. The pitch. Swung on. Texas Leaguer to right. Mayberry around first and home. For Mayberry, his third hit of the series. Now at bat, Otis. Mayberry going with a pitch. Otis goes the opposite way, right side. And it's through, a base hit. Morgan ran over to cover second, and the ball went right through the vacated spot. Mayberry lines up, pitched on third, and Otis throws some good back control. A classic hit and run. For Otis, his fourth hit of the series. No outs. Second inning, 2 on. Cowens, the hit for the Royals. Bats right. First baseman Perez holding the runner on. The run is going. Seaver brings it, lofted to left. Foster moves under it, and he takes it in. Otis is headed back to first. Mayberry is tagging, but they're holding him at third. That ball just not deep enough. Otis retreats to first. For Kansas City, Mayberry at third, Otis at first. One gone, the bottom of the second inning. Here's McRae to hit for the Royals. Reds playing for the double play. The runners take their lead. Seaver into his motion, delivers. Grounded to Morgan. He scoops it up, goes to first, then he gets him. 2 away, but the run scores, and Otis moves to second. And the Royals go ahead by a run, 1-0, second inning. That's McRae's first ribby of the series. One on, the bottom of the second inning. Now right to face Seaver. That's right. Otis now with an aggressive lead. The pitch. White smacks it toward the hole. Concepcion far to his right. Dives. Nice stop. But he'll hold the ball. White is safe at first. Otis makes it safely to third. Good heads-up base runner. For White his second hit of the series. Two gone, second inning, 2 on. Patek is stepping up to hit against Seaver. Now Seaver comes home with it. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. That's 3 away. For the Royals, a run on 3 hits. There were no errors. 2 men left on base, and they go ahead in the game. The score now stands 1-0. Royals. Leonard will now face the bottom of the Reds lineup. Griffey, Geronimo, and Concepcion coming up. Here's Griffey to start it off. He's a port sider. The offering from Leonard. Griffey sends it in the air, deep right center field. Otis goes over. Cowens goes over. And right fielder Cowens chases it down. 1 down. Next batter, Geronimo. The pitch. Hit on the fly to right. Way back, but it's curving. Foul. Looked like a homer when it left the bat. Strike 1. The pitch, high fly ball to deep center. Otis is back on the track, reaches up, and brings it down. 2 away. Well, Concepcion now walks out the bat. 2 outs. The pitch. He goes the other way, down the line. It's playable. Cowens got a good jump. He stabs for it, and he's got it. That's 3 away. So the Reds go quietly. The score still 1-0. Royals leading. Kansas City now will send out the top of the order. Wilson, Porter, and Brett. Okay. Wilson to lead it off for the Royals. Seaver into his motion. Delivers. Cut on. Routine fly to left field. Foster drifts over. Plenty of room. And he covers it. 1 away. Porter to face Seaver. He brings it in. Grounded to the right side. Wide of first. And it's quick by Perez. And on into right for a base hit. And Porter has himself a single. For Porter, his 4th hit of the series. Royal hitter, Brett. Seaver comes home. Swung on, blind to short. He leaps, caught. And Porter returns to first. Well, the Royals have 2 outs. Porter on first. The next Royal batter is Mayberry, batting in the 4th slot. Seaver kicks and delivers wide of the strike zone. Ball 4. And Mayberry shots down to first. And Porter moves into scoring position. 2 on, the bottom of the 3rd inning. Next up, Otis. Seaver rocks and fires. Swung on and missed. Seaver pulled a string. And Otis was way out in front. 3 down. The line for the Royals. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 2. So the Royals fail to cash in on the 2 runners. After 3, it's still 1-0 Royals. We're at the head of the order for the Reds. Leonard will face Morgan, Rose, and Foster. Morgan will lead off the 4th. He bats from the left side. He wheels and deals. Off-speed pitch. Misses. Morgan draws a walk. Rose up. Morgan 2 full strides off first. The pitch. Rose swings. Strike. Morgan is off to the races. Great jump. Here's the peg for Porter. Low throw. And it skips by Kotek. And Morgan goes on to 3rd. That's his first steal of the series. Score that an error on Porter. Royal playing for the out at first. Morgan at 3rd with his arms out. Crouched. Now Leonard pitches. Misses the strike zone. Rose ambles to first. And there are runners at the corners. That was Rose's first walk of the series. The next Reds batter is Foster, right-hander. For Cincinnati. 2 on, 1st and 3rd. No outs. Down by 1. Infield deep. Leonard watching Morgan at 3rd. The pitch. Grounded sharply to 3rd. Brett is over. Picks it up, goes to 1st. And gets him. But the run scores. Tie game. And Rose moves to 2nd. Here come the Reds. They get back the run and even the score. 6 ribbies now for Foster. Rose standing out at 2nd. 1 away. Bench will bat next for Cincinnati. A right-sider. Leonard fires it in. Bench lays off the pitch. Ball 4. Bench takes his base. And that sets up the double play. 2 on, the top of the 4th inning. It's now Perez to bat. The runners take their lead. He wheels and deals high and way wide. Porter would need a net to catch up. It goes back to the screen. Both runners move up a base. Infield deep. Rose down the line some at 3rd. Leonard kicks and deals. It's skied. Mayberry moves under it, taps the glove, and makes the catch. And the runners hold. Here's Knight. The Reds have 2 away, 2 on. First base is open. The runners take their lead. Leonard winds up. It's a shot to left center. Otis is over, still after it. And he makes the running catch for the final out. For the Reds, a run on no hits. The Royals made an error. They leave 2. They had good chances for more, but they do tie it up. Scores 1-1 into 3.5. Cowens, McRae, and White due up for Kansas City. Here's Cowens to start it off. Bats from the right. Here's the pitch. off, grounded it. Rose, he's up with it. The throw across the diamond. In time. Notched one. Next batter, McRae. And the pitch. He pops it up. Perez is backing up. He's calling for it. And makes the catch for out number 2. White getting ready to go. The pitch. High fly ball to deep center. Geronimo is back on the track. Reaches up. And brings it down. That's 3 away. Seaver sets them down in order. 4 in the books here in Kansas City. Royal Reds tied at 1. The Reds will send out the bottom of the lineup. Griffey, Geronimo, and Concepcion. Griffey to lead it off. Leonard comes home. Called strike. Strike 1. Leonard comes to him. Popped up. Porter scrambles near the stands. It's playable. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Next batter, Geronimo. Leonard comes home. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. 2 down. Now at bat, Concepcion. Leonard comes to him. Concepcion lofts a routine fly ball to center. Otis drifts under it and hauls it in. 3 down. So the Reds go in order. Scored 1-1 at the end of 4 1/2. For Kansas City here in the 5th. Patek, Wilson, and Porter. Patek will get it started for the Royals, and he hacks from the right. The pitch to Patek. Fisted to right by Patek. Griffey will have to hustle, and it falls in front of him. He's forced to play it on the hump. He had no chance on that one, and Patek has himself a single. The go-ahead run has reached for Patek, his 4th hit of the series. 1 on. We have Wilson to bat for the Royals. Big hole on the right side. Patek takes a good lead. Seaver over the offering. Half swing. Strike. Patek breaks for second. Here's the peg for bench. The slide. The play at second. Nails him. Bench got rid of that ball in a hurry. And that cost them a lead getter. With no outs, that might have been a missed sign. 1 down. The pitch. Swung on. Texas leaguer to right. Wilson rounds first and holds. The go-ahead run has reached for Wilson, his 9th hit of the series. Porter comes up to bat. Space on the right. Wilson leading off. Here comes the pitch. Way over his head. Bench scrambles. Wilson takes second, and they score that a wild pitch. Seaver looks back at Wilson on second. Seaver spins and fires to second. It's right there. The tag. He's back. Seaver is back on the rubber. The pitch. Fastball. High. Free pass to Porter, and Darrow takes first. And that sets up the double play. 1 away. 5th inning. 2 on. Brett gets set to bat against Seaver. The pitch. High fly ball to left. Foster moves under it and waits. Steps back, and he makes the catch. Both runners are tagging. He's headed for third. No, it's a bluff. He holds at second as the throw comes back in. Mayberry gets set to bat against Seaver. He's their cleanup hitter. Runners at first and second. 2 gone. The runners take their lead. Seaver deals. Mayberry pops it up behind the plate. Bench tosses it mask away. Moves under it. And he makes the catch. That's 3 away. For the Royals, no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. 2 left. A good chance goes by the board. Scored 1 run apiece at the end of the 5th. The Royals will face the top of the order here in the 6th. Morgan, Rose, and Foster. If you're superstitious, turn down the volume now. The no-hitter is still alive for Leonard. To get it going, Morgan. And the pitch comes in. High fly ball to center. Otis moves under it. And Morgan is retired. 1 away. Next up, Cincinnati hitter Rose. The pitch. Hit hard toward the gap in right center. Otis is racing back. He won't get it. It's off the wall. Otis chases it down. Rose cruises into second for Cincinnati. The first hit in this game, breaking up the no-hitter for Leonard with 1 out here in the 6th. And that puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. For Rose, his second double of the series. For Rose, his 4th hit of the series. Right-handed batter Foster now walks out to bat. Rose on at second. 1 down. Now the pitch. Grounded hard to Brett. He takes a high hop. Juggles it. The long throw to first. Just in time. And Rose moves to third. Well, the Reds have 2 gone. Rose hanging out at third. We have Bench, the bat for the Reds. He's their cleanup hitter. Rose down the line some at third. And the pitch popped high to the left side. Brett drifts back into foul territory and makes the catch. 3 down. The half for the Reds. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 1. Score even at 1. For Kansas City, here in the 6th, Otis, Cowens, and McRae. Otis will lead it off. The pitch to Otis. Fastball high. Free pass to Otis, and Amos takes first. Cowens to hit Otis on at first. Big hole on the right side. Otis takes a good lead. Now Seaver comes home with it. A little roller to the right side. Morgan running in. He pounces on it. Flips it to first. And they get him by a hair. For out number 1. Otis now at second. 1 on. Right-handed hitter McRae. Gets set to bat against Seaver. Seaver looks back at Otis on second. The pitch. McRae hits a frozen rope. Straightaway center. Right there is Geronimo. And he gloves it for the putout. Otis held up, and now he tags. But they're holding him at second as the ball is fired back in. White now walks out the bat. 2 down. Otis on second for Kansas City. Otis stretching his lead. The pitch. White skies it to left. Should be no trouble. Foster drifts over for it and records the putout. That's 3 away. For the Royals, no runs on no hits. 1 left. Score even at 1. The Reds will have Perez, Knight, and Griffey here in the 7th. Here's Perez to start it off, and he hacks from the right. He lets it go. Ball 4, and Leonard dishes a free pass. No outs, 7th inning, 1 on. Next to bat for Cincinnati is Knight. First baseman Mayberry holding the runner on. The pitch, he goes the opposite way, and it's through. Base hit right field. Cowens retrieves it. Perez holds at second. The go-ahead run is now at second base for Knight, his third hit of the series. Griffey up to bat for Cincinnati. Perez on second, Knight on first, no outs. Now Leonard pitches. Outside, ball 1. The runners take their lead. Leonard delivers. Softly hit to left. Contact is out. Wilson is racing in and takes it for the out. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. One gone, 7th inning, 2 on. The next Reds batter is Geronimo. He's a left-handed batter. Leonard cranks it up. Swung on. Easy bounce at a right. Could be 2. He flips the contact at second. Over to first. Yes, double play. And they get out of the inning. The half for the Reds. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. No change here. Score knotted at 1. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, strike you out at the old ball game. Play ball.
The Royals will have Patek, Wilson, and Porter here in the 7th. Patek will lead it off. Seaver kicks and deals. Patek gets way under this one. A tall one in the infield. Concepcion and Morgan are both there. Concepcion takes charge, and Patek is history. 1 away. Wilson comes up the bat. Seaver to the wind. Fisted to right by Wilson. Griffey will have to hustle. He's there and hauls it in. He made that look easy. 2 gone. Porter is now up. He lets 1 go. Porter lays off the pitch. Ball 4. Darrow takes his base. Brett up there. The pitch. A towering fly ball to center. Geronimo drifts back. This should do it. He brings it down. 3 down. For the Royals. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1. Score even at 1. Concepcion, Morgan, and Rose to bat next. Here's Concepcion to start it off. Bats from the right. Here's a pitch from Leonard. Bounce to the mound. Leonard with a backhand stab. It's off his glove. Leonard spins. Falls on the ball. Twists. Fires to first and throws it away. But the ball bounces off the wall at the stands. Right back to Mayberry. And Concepcion has to hold it first. That'll be an error on Leonard. Tough call. And that's the second error for the Royals. The go-ahead run has reached. No one out. 8th inning. 1 on. Morgan walks up. He bats left. Space on the right. Concepcion leading off. And Concepcion takes off. Morgan lines one deep to right. That'll be good for extra bases. Cowens is after it. It's off the wall, and it gets by him. Concepcion rounds third. He'll score. Morgan's heading for third. They're waving him home. Fights relay. And he's out on a close play. His ambition outran his feet. Score that a triple. Not one. So a run scores on Morgan's second triple, and the Reds break the tie and now lead 2-1 here in the 8th. For Morgan, his 4th hit of the series, and Morgan now with 2 runs batted in. Rose gets set to bat against Leonard, batting second. For Cincinnati, bases clear, 1 out. The pitch. Rose waves it 1 in the dirt, and he's a strikeout victim. 2 away. Two outs. 8th inning. We have Foster coming up to hit. He hits from the right. He lets it go. Foster gets serious wood on this one. It's got plenty of hang time. Foster got under it just a hair. And there to make the catch is Cowens. 3 down. For the Reds, a run on 1 hit. 1 miscue for the Royals. A run that must be answered quickly after 7.5. 2-1 Reds. The Royals will have Mayberry, Otis, and Cowens here in the 8th. Here's Mayberry to lead it off, batting left. The pitch. Mayberry laces it into the gap in right. It's the tweener to the wall. And Mayberry pulls into second base, standing up. He's calling runs. No, second base. Second safety for Mayberry. For Mayberry, his first double of the series. For Mayberry, his 4th hit of the series. All right, it's now Otis the bat. He swings from the right side. For Kansas City, no outs, 1 on. And here comes Reds manager Robinson. He's asking Seaver for the ball. Taking the mound for the Reds is Eastwick, the right-hander. So Seaver gets his innings. He pitched 7. He yielded 1 earned run so far on 7 hits. 4 walks. He fans 2. He's responsible for the runner. He'll win it if they hold the 1-run lead. For Eastwick, his first appearance in the series. He's a right-handed pitcher. He inherits a runner in scoring position. It's his game to save. Okay, the action's on. The next Royal batter is Otis, right-hander. Hitting this toward Kansas City. No out. Mayberry on at second. The pitch comes in. It's deep out to Geronimo. It's over his head. It's long gone. A 2-run homer for Otis. Amos hops around the bases. He loves a quick downtown. He taps his hand. He's greeted at the plate. So Otis has his second home run of the series. On top in the series. And homer. The Royals had 2 big runs. And the Royals take the lead from the Reds. They now lead by 1, 3-2. Listen to that crowd. For Otis, his 5th hit of the series. 6 ribbies now for Otis. Nobody out. 8th inning. Next up, Cowens. He wheels and deals. Cowens hits a comebacker. Eastwick knocks it down. Barehands it and throws to first. A photo finish, and the ump calls Cowens out. McRae gets set to bat against Eastwick. 1 gone. The pitch. McRae tries to push a bunt, but Eastwick is able to reach it. Shovels to Perez, hustling back. And that's all for McRae. It's now White the bat. The offering. Push toward first. Perez to his right. He has it. Flips to Eastwick. Eastwick bobbles it, and White is safe. Took his eye off the ball. He'll pick up an error on that play. One on. Patek will bat next for Kansas City. A right-sider. Eastwick comes to him. Swung on. Strike. White is trying for the steal. Here's Bench with a throw. The slide. White sneaks in. Bench made it close. White had a great jump. He stole it on Eastwick. That's his first steal of the series. And here comes Reds manager Robinson again. He's asking Eastwick for the ball. He's calling for Bourbon, the right-hander. So Eastwick goes only 2/3 of an inning. The game for Eastwick, 1 earned run so far on 1 hit. A homer. He's responsible for the runner. For Bourbon, his first appearance in the series. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's looking for 1 out. Speedy White edging toward third. The pitch. Patek sends this ball airmail to left. Foster lopes after it. Should be an easy play. And he makes the catch. Side retired. That'll do it for Kansas City. 2 runs on 2 hits. The Reds made an error. They leave 1. Kansas City goes out in front. The score is 3-2 as we go to the top of the 9th inning. The Reds will have Bench, Perez, and Knight here in the 9th. Okay. Here's Bench to start it off, and he hacks from the right. Robinson is bringing in Raboski to face Bench. He'll lose the platoon advantage. So Leonard gets his innings. He pitched 8. His line, 2 runs, 1 earned, on 3 hits, 4 walks. He fans 3. He stands to win it. For Raboski, his first appearance in the series. He's a southpaw. It's his game to save. Here's Bench to lead it off. He hits from the right. The pitch. Bench swings. Ouch. He fouls it off his foot. He's down. That's got us smart. He's okay. But that'll be black and blue tomorrow. Strike 1. He brings it in. Swung on. Popped up. Porter scrambles near the stands. It goes into the crowd. Strike 2. The 2-strike pitch hit in the air to left field. Wilson glides back. Plenty of room. And he covers it 1 away. Okay, Reds with only 2 outs left. Perez is stepping up to hit against Raboski. The delivery from Raboski. Slashed into the hole. Right to his left. He has it. Over to Mayberry. The throw's off the bag. And Perez is safe at first. White picks up an error. And that's the 3rd error for the Royals. The tying run is on. One away. 9th inning. 1 on. Knight will bat next for Cincinnati. A right-sider. Reds skipper Robinson walking down the bench. The Reds have asked for time. They're making a move. Robinson will send in Dreesen to run for Perez. Dreesen takes his place at first base. He's a threat. Robinson checks. Robinson the move. Okay. For Cincinnati. One away. Runner on first. It's now Knight the bat. He swings from the right side. They're holding Dreesen. But he's well off the bag. And Dreesen takes off. The delivery. Line toward first. It's over his head. Cowan's got a long way to go. Dreesen races to third. They're waving him home. The throw from right field. Too late. Dreesen scores. Tie game. And Knight is into second standing. So the double scores one big one. Oh, those Reds. They have tied this game. And this crowd has gone silent. For Knight is first. Double of the series. For Knight is fourth. Hit of the series. Knight is now knocked in 2 runs in this series. Okay, the Reds have one down. Knight on at second. Griffey gets set to face Roboski. Batting left. The pitch comes in. Hit like a shot. White waves on it, but it's by him into right. Knight rounds third. The throw comes into Mayberry, and they're holding Knight at third. So here we go, sports fans. The go-ahead run is now on third for Griffey, his fifth hit of the series. 2 on, the top of the 9th inning. It's now Geronimo, the bat. The Royals are looking for the play at the plate. The runners take their lead. Roboski comes home. Fastball. High. Free pass to Geronimo. And the up gives him first. That will load him up. So, one away. Bases full. For Cincinnati. Right-handed hitter Concepcion gets set to bat against Roboski. And here comes Royal manager Robinson. He's asking Roboski for the ball. He'll go to the pen. On to relieve is right-handed Bird. So Roboski goes only 1/3 of an inning. His line, 1 unearned run. So far, on 2 hits. 1 walk. He's responsible for the runners. But Bird, his third appearance of the series. The right-handed Bird has worked 2 1/3. He has a lofty 11.57 ERA. No record yet. He has his work cut out for him. If he can get out of this situation, it's his game to win. 1 gone. Bases sold out. Next up, Concepcion. Infielders in. He lets 1 go. Grounded hard to short. Patek to his right. He dives for it. And he's got it. But he'll have no play. Everyone's safe. And a run scores. Base hit for Concepcion. And the bases are still loaded. So the single drives in 1 big run. And the Reds break the tie and now lead 4-3 here in the 9th. For Concepcion, his 7th hit of the series. And Concepcion now with 5 runs batted in. Okay, 1 down. Bases loaded for Cincinnati. Left-sided Morgan will bat next for Cincinnati. Infield drawn in. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Hit to straightaway center field. He was shading him to right. Otis running it down. He has it. The runners are tagging, but they're holding him at third. Bases jammed. Rose gets set to face Bird. The switch hitter will be a lefty against Bird. The runners take their lead. The pitch wrapped back to the mound. And he spears it. Throws to first for the final out. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 misadventure for the Royals. 3 left. They had great chances for more, but they have taken the lead in this game. Royals trailing 4-3 and will go to the home half. Top of the order here for Kansas City. And at ninth, Wilson, Porter, and Brett. The skipper has to do something with Jason. He'll keep Dan in the game. He goes to first base for the Reds. Wilson will get it started for the Royals. He'll bat from the left this time. Bourbon comes to the plate. Batted hard on the ground toward right. Diving stopped by Morgan. Throws, and he makes the play to first. And there's one away. One away. Ninth inning. The next Royal batter is Porter. Bourbon fires it in. Popped high in front of the plate. Bench tosses it mask away. Waves off Rose. And he's got it. 2 down. Well, Brett, the hit for the Royals. Only 1 out left. The pitch. A little tapper up the line. Jason charges, scoops it, and tags Brett. And that's out number 3 and the game. So it goes. The Royals tumble. The Reds prevail. Game 4 goes to the Reds. The uncertainty is ended. The Reds take the 4-3 decision. Here's the line for the Reds. 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They lead 7 for the Royals. 3 runs on 8 hits. They committed 3 errors, and they lead 9. Bourbon gets the win, his first. His record now 1-0. Grabowski takes the loss, his first. His record now 0-1. So the Reds gain a step in this 7-game series. They now stand at 3-1. In the next game, the Royals will have another try in this 7-game series. They now stand at Cincinnati with 3 wins. Kansas City 1. And this game is in the books. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Kansas City. Reds take this one from the Royals. 4-3.
Okay, so the Reds take that one by a 4-3 score, and the Royals had a couple of opportunities to pull that one out, but Cincinnati takes a 3-1 lead in the series. Let's take a look at the box score here. You can see we were knotted at 1-1 heading into the 8th. The Reds pulled ahead 2-1. Royals came back with a 2-run blast off the bat of Amos Otis, but the Reds prevailed with 2 runs in the top of the 9th and held on to win it 4-3. Let's look at the box score here. Got Joe Morgan with a hit and an RBI. Run scored for Cincy. George Foster knocked in a run. Not a ton of offense here. Ray Knight, 2 for 4, double and an RBI. And Davey Concepcion with a hit, an RBI, and a run scored. Morgan also stole a base. I missed that. Tom Seaver, no decision. 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, a couple of earned runs. Rolly Eastwick came on, blew the save, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, a homer. That was Otis. And then Pedro Bourbon came in, picked up the victory with a inning and a third. No hits, no runs, no strikeouts. All right, for the Kansas City Royals, we have a 2-hit day, 2 runs scored, and a double by John Mayberry. Amos Otis could have been the star of the game there with his 2 hits, home run, 2 RBIs. Hal McRae knocked in a run. And that's pretty much it offensively. Stolen base out of Frank White, I see. On the mound, Dennis Leonard pitched a stellar game. 8 innings, 3 hits, 4 walks, 3 Ks, 1 earned run, 2 runs overall. Gets the no decision. The Mad Hungarian, Al Raboski, blows the save, takes the loss with a third of an inning, 2 hits, a walk, and an earned run. 2 runs total allowed. And Doug Bird, 2/3 of an inning with 1 hit allowed. So, Cincinnati up 3-1. Game 5 in Kansas City. Keep your eye out for that one. And if Kansas City can pull out a victory there, we'll keep going here as the games would move back to Cincinnati for Game 6 and Game 7. But first, Kansas City has to pull off a victory in Game 5. So keep your eye out for that video. And thanks for watching. Take care. Keep playing ball, and we'll see you soon.